Yes, people. So, as that video did so well, I thought I'll put this guide together for you lot. So, if you're looking to leave the UK, this is how you do it. So, first, what to do. These are some of the things that I've seen people do, but also I've got some recommendations from other people that I know from online that are traveling the world, etc. So, online sales or high ticket sales, these jobs are actually pretty easy to get, and you'll be able to get one of those ASAP. So, if you're young, you don't have a developed skill set, but you can do sales, this will be a great one for you. Customer support, this is just like doing the online support on your laptop. A lot of people could do that too. Digital marketing, obviously, you'd need a skill set to do that, but if you've got a background in marketing, you can make that happen. Content writer and editor, same as the above. Content creator, now this is what everyone wants to do, but I don't think if you pick a specific niche, I don't think it's as difficult as people would make out. I see so many travel creators these days, they're here, there, and everywhere, going to all the places, and they get a nice life paid for. Video editing, if you've got that skill set, there's more and more and more people creating content these days, and they need it edited and they need it done snappy. So if you can make that happen, you're in the money. VA, so that's a virtual assistant. Again, a lot of demand for that these days. Online teacher. So in Thailand, I met a lot of people that did teaching. They were teaching English, but I also met a very good friend of mine in Thailand, and he was an online teacher. So he was teaching kids from China how to speak English and this sort of thing. And he was doing that from the comfort of his own home in Thailand. Then you could be an online coach. Now, obviously, that goes for a lot of things. You could be coaching a lot of things, but for me, I'm an online personal development coach. So I have an app, and I train people through my app to do training, mindset, nutrition, and habits, and then I'll keep them accountable on the things that we've decided, and it works flawlessly. I was doing this in England, and I was providing a much better service than an in-person personal trainer. So this is something that you can absolutely do from anywhere in the world, and I literally run my business from my iPhone. E-commerce. Now, this is not going to be an easy thing to get into, but it is possible. If you need a mentor for that, hit my Instagram, send me a message, and I'll link you up with my guys that I know that do that. Same for trading. I know a Forex mentor. Now, this is another thing. If you're an older person watching this and you have a property, if it's in a decent location, you could actually become an Airbnb host. Now, I don't know if you lot are familiar with this, but it's actually an incredible model. And this is something that you could run from your phone, and you could be sitting back and it's making you money passively. And all you're going to have to do is accept people's bookings. So, the other option is to create and scale any business and then just run it remotely. Because with a business, your opportunity is then magnified. You do this, and once you've done that, you can fucking get people to run it for you, man. And that's the thing. You have to create yourself a business, not a job. Now, where? These are the things you've got to consider: culture, benefits, network, food, longevity, systems, and the quality of life. My personal recommendations to you guys would be, if you're from England and you want somewhere that's like a soft launch, I would say Spain would be one of the perfect places to start, because it's not going to be a massive culture shock. Obviously, the Spanish have their way of doing things, but you can go and live the same life that you was living in England in the sun in Spain very easily. Thailand, obviously, a bit different to Spain, a bit different to England. However, it is set up for Westerners to be able to come over and live a good life, and you can do that real easy. You can literally just turn up there and start living and having a great time. And it's very cheap and it's very fun, and you're just going to see a whole different world. So those might be my two recommendations: Spain or Thailand. When? So if you're young, it's right now. Get a sales job and off you go. If not, create a timeline and work backwards. So obviously, if you're older, you own a property, you've got a business, etc., etc., you can make that happen. You're just going to have to put the steps in place so that you can be removed from the equation. Then you can go and live your life. How? So this is what I would do, and this is what me and my girlfriend always do: is we'll just book our Airbnb and a flight, and then we go and live. And if we like that place, we'll stick around, we'll network, we'll have a good time, we'll meet people, and we'll see how it would be to actually live in this place, not have a holiday, yeah, actually live there. I think the mistake that people make is they'll go somewhere like Thailand and they'll go and live that holiday life there. And then when you actually move there, it's a completely different thing. For me, I've lived in Thailand. I've woke up, worked on my business, gone to the gym, the same as I would anywhere else. I never went to no elephant sanctuaries. I never went to do this and that. No, I just lived my day, but in Thailand. And I'll tell you, it was better than in England because it was a lot more fun. The weather was nicer, and you can do a whole bunch of other stuff in your downtime. So that's how you do it. And then the considerations would be friends and family, relationships, etc. What's going to happen with your network? Is it something where you need to be present to create a better network and then go? You know, these are the considerations you have to make. And then when you're actually deciding where to live, obviously the visas, you're going to have to research that yourself because I don't know where you're going to go. But I feel like I've given you as much information and actionables as I could without knowing your exact plan. And if you do need some help, just drop me a message on Instagram. I'm more than happy to help. And if you want to create your financial freedom through becoming a coach, hit me up. I'm actually running a program where we do exactly that. So, my friends, I hope this has been helpful. Go get that life that you want. Go get that life you deserve in the sun. Let's get it.